So, you've chosen a manual route for testing email deliverability. This means you're an old school expert who prefers a hands-on approach. I'll walk you through the entire process of manually testing email deliverability, from creating dummy email addresses to interpreting test results. Hello and welcome to Mailtrap videos, where we explore the world of emails. For the purpose of this experiment, I'll create 5 dummy email addresses in popular mailbox providers such as Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, Zoho Mail, and Proton Mail. This process is pretty similar in all providers and you're probably familiar with it. Simply sign up and create an email account. You'll need to enter the desired name, age, and optionally gender. Basically, fill out the necessary fields with dummy data. The necessary fields will vary from one provider to another. Configure the settings and agree to the terms and conditions. In real testing scenarios, you'd need to create dozens of such addresses to cover all the mailbox providers your recipients use. If you don't need mailbox-specific testing and simply want to test your deliverability, there are 3 amazing free tools that you can use to create temporary email addresses. But before I share these tools with you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more videos about all things email. We really appreciate your support. Alright, the tools I mentioned are Gorilla Mail, Temp Mail, and Mailtrap. They all provide you with temporary email addresses that will be destroyed in a few hours. Plus, they don't require creating an account. You can send emails to these random addresses from your email service provider. Then check the mailboxes of Gorilla Mail, Temp Mail, and Mailtrap to see if the emails arrive. Keep in mind that all of these services are quite heavy on ads and don't provide specific results. If we run deliverability tests with addresses provided by these tools, we can check if our service delivers the emails. However, we won't be able to determine the reasons for failed deliveries without examining the email sending script, so I don't recommend it, and it's a bad email testing practice. The next step in our manual testing workflow is to send a test email to the email addresses created earlier from the email service provider we want to test. The test email can be simple plain text or complex HTML. If you're debugging email sending, it's better to send a plain text email. Once you've checked everything on the text side, you can test an HTML email. For this test, I'll send a simple HTML email using Mailtrap Email Marketing. I've already prepared the email. And a CSV file that contains the email addresses created earlier. I'll upload the CSV, confirm the mapping, and send the campaign. Wait for it to be finished, and check the inboxes. As you can see, the emails have arrived. Let's check each of them. The email arrived in the inboxes of Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, Zoho Mail, and Proton Mail. This means email delivery and deliverability of the Mailtrap platform are in good shape. Next, you can check if the links in your email work, especially the unsubscribe link. If you included any attachments, see if they were delivered and appear correctly. Then, examine the headers. Particularly check whether DKIM, SBF, and DMARC are marked as pass. If any of these protocols failed, your emails would most likely land in the spam folder. By checking these headers, you'll see that you must implement authentication protocols correctly. Additionally, you can check the received header to examine the path your emails went through before landing in the recipient's mailbox. Long chains or delays can negatively impact your deliverability. Finally, headers may contain information about spam filters. Check the XSpam status or XSpam score header, if there is one, to see if your email content triggered any spam filters. You can repeat the same process with all of your test mailboxes, identifying email sending issues, addressing them, and retesting until you achieve the desired results. If you're sending emails with Mailtrap, you can monitor your email deliverability after the emails are sent. That is, run post-deployment tests. You can view stats for popular mailbox providers to see if your emails are getting delivered, bouncing, or marked as spam. You also have access to detailed email logs. Simply view email info and event history to access additional technical details. Most importantly, you can check the Spam Analysis tab to view your spam score and check if your IP has been blacklisted. While manual email deliverability testing can be a fun journey for meticulous enthusiasts, it's overly time-consuming, labor-intensive, and expensive. Plus, it contains the risks of spamming recipients and doesn't provide clear answers. Unless you want to spend weeks creating, sending, and analyzing test emails, it's better to use dedicated email deliverability testing tools. We covered the best options in our automation route, so check that one out. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you for watching this video, brought to you by Mailtrap, an email delivery platform to test, send, and control your email infrastructure all in one place.